I'm alive so far. I'm gonna see if I can make it the entire day. Believe it or not, I haven't eaten meat for 12 hours.
Eating vegetarian. It's something I've avoided most of my YouTube food reviewing career.
What have I done to deserve this moment?
When it comes to eating plants, well,
oh, even more herbs, jeepers.
No one really cares.
What the
But something's happened to me over the years. As my passport pages fill up with stamps,
this is all healthy.
I've come to the conclusion that it isn't vegetarian food that sucks.
This makes me think like, I could eat meat less.
It's American vegetarian food that sucks. And I'll tell you why soon.
This completes me.
Around the world, countries and cultures have developed veggie cuisine through generations over centuries. And today, we're gonna try that stuff out.
Is this bok choy?
That's cabbage.
Is this bok choy?
No.
What's bok choy? Maybe I don't know what bok choy is.
From buffets where you pay as you wish,
What if I pay 10,000, 20,000?
Okay, no problem.
to rare cuisine you've likely not seen before.
It looks like a work of art.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
We're discovering why going vegetarian doesn't have to mean you're missing out. Unless, of course, you're eating that crap from the USA. Time to eat.
Is this your first vegetarian meal?
No, of course not.
What's your favorite vegetable?
Maybe like magic mushrooms?
Meet Kelly, a young Vietnamese local with a great passion for food. So much so, she's opened her own bakery. But there's a catch.
Hi guys.
A while ago, we were looking for co-hosts, people to join me on screen. You sent us kind of an audition tape. Everything was great, and then you're like,
I have been vegetarian vegan for about 6 years now.
I knew that you guys needed one.
you knew we were
Yeah.
running out of episode ideas because we were stuck in Vietnam. Here, what's really interesting to me is vegetarian Vietnamese food that has been around for a long time, and it is, it's popular.
There's a long history of vegetarian cuisine in this country, mostly due to the prominence of Buddhism in Vietnam. Those who closely follow the tenets of their religion abstain from meat on the 1st and 15th of each month, as well as the whole of July on the lunar calendar. Vegetarian restaurants are packed with meat-avoiding patrons on those occasions. Mantu Restaurant is no different.
Have you ever seen so much veggies before?
Yeah, I mean, I've been to a market before.
Ah,
Yeah.
good point.
Here, they're serving up a veggie buffet.
Oh, this looks good. What's this one?
Daikon.
I love daikon.
You'll find breads, salads, noodles, and stews.
I've got a pretty well-rounded plate here. Oh, I guess you don't like vegetables that much. What's happening here?
30 different options, made fresh daily,
I'm gonna eat this tofu.
but all with no animal products.
This is really good.
Over here, fried bread. I love fried bread. Very oily. Every bite, the oil just kind of gushes out. That's my kind of food.
Here, there's also a catch. Patrons pay as much as they want.
Many people, my friend, my family tell me I go lazy. I thought okay, if all the world same me, I think the life on the world very good.
This is Miss Pham, the creator of this concept.
I'm used to eating what I want. I'm not used to paying what I want. What if I pay 10,000, 20,000?
Okay, no problem. Because I want to give for the people come mang từ vegan, eating happy.
Are you able to make enough money to maintain the restaurant?
I win many, but no win money. What I win the heart, the love.
You know, I didn't really want to come here to review the food. The idea is to kind of see the good work this woman is doing, but this actually looks really good.
This is their own stir-fried noodles.
What is this one?
I think that's bok choy.
It is bok choy.
Yeah.
Aha.
Stir-fried veggies, including carrots, cabbage, bok choy, and mustard leaves, seasoned with sugar and soy sauce. Then the rice noodles. Finally, they combine all that with deep-fried tofu.
This is like a chow mein I ate in middle school. I'm gonna take a big bite of this. Cheers. I think it's pretty good.
It goes well with a lot of the side dishes because these are quite salty.
It offers some balance on the plate. I love it. Everything here, it feels simple, straightforward,
Yeah.
some bold flavors, nothing very processed, but still enjoyable, light. You can carry on with your day without having to pass out at 2 p.m. because you ate so much, food and so many carbs.
Yeah.
Today we're going to be trying two other types of food, Ethiopian and Indian. Have you had Ethiopian?
Never.
And what about Indian food?
I've had Indian foods like many times, yeah.
Okay. One reason I really want to do this episode is to talk about how much American vegetarian food sucks. It's the worst. It was never like baked into the culture. It was always like a reaction to the culture.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you have hamburgers, we made a veggie burger. And they're imitating, creating recipes based off what they see in the mainstream.
I think it has more to do with the country and how that cuisine is built. Countries like India, Japan, Korea, Vietnam, our cuisine is so rich and our food is so flavorful. We have all these ingredients and spices. You don't need to do a lot. You don't need to like try to imitate beef or chicken. It's all the spices that are available.
Yeah, absolutely. I completely agree.
Rich, flavorful, strong, spicy. These are the words people often use when describing Ethiopian food. From this East African nation comes a unique blend of flavors unlike anywhere else. Welcome to SARA, Ethiopia, tucked inside a small alley in the busiest district of Saigon. Meet the owner, Mr. Abraham Brahanu.
This whole episode, we're looking into the vegetarian cuisine of different countries and different cultures.
Yes.
Can you tell us about what we're going to be trying today?
Yeah, the bread is traditional in Ethiopia.
It's called Injera. It's eaten pretty much daily in all Ethiopian households.
It's almost like a thick rug of bread.
A mixture of teff flour batter is poured on a flat top.
Teff flour, mix it up with water, and then just leave it for 3 days. After 3 days, get fermented. That fermented things make it that spongy.
Oh, fantastic.
The bread is like a tablecloth, allowing sauces and salads to soak in for later consumption.
That's why I called it a rug.
A rug?
Yeah, it looks like a rug that got rolled up.
Yeah, I could see that.
Great. Well, your voice got really high. Did you notice there's no utensils?
Yes, we have to eat with our hands.
That's right. I think you should grab a bread and take
It's
a
so
smell.
soft, like baby's bum.
Like a baby's little thigh, right?
That sounds so weird.
Well, you said baby's bum. Why is that better? Oh yeah, it's a wonderful texture. It's almost like a crepe.
It's very crepe-like.
Oh, I'm in love with that. The taste is a bit sour and fermented and yeasty.
I'm gonna go in with the sauce.
The sauces. This is called shirawat, a chickpea-based sauce. This is kikwat and musirwat, a stewed lentil-based sauce. All this is seasoned with ginger, paprika, and cumin.
That was really good.
At first, I was a bit hesitant because of how sour it is, but with this sauce, it makes so much sense.
It's full of spices. All right, I'm gonna try this yellow one. Oh, that's really good too. So this one is like a deep red color. Spicy, fresh. The sauce kind of brings me back to eating Indian cuisine a little bit in that there's just so many flavors in there pulling in different directions. I'm almost done with one rug of bread.
I take very small bites.
Yeah, that's smart. I'm gonna get so full. It's my understanding that in Ethiopia, there's a lot of fasting. But it's not the type of fasting one might normally think of where you abstain from food completely. It's more like fasting from meat.
Yeah.
Ethiopia is a heavenly haven for vegetarian folks, with a culture based around Orthodox Christianity. People in Ethiopia have around 250 fasting days a year.
Before the Easter time, we have a fasting for 2 months. And those 2 months, you don't eat meat, dairy products like milk, egg, butter. This is the way why we learn from our sisters and our fathers. Even in the week time, there is 2 days that we fast, Wednesday and Friday.
Fasting for more than half a year, that's a lot of time.
Over half the year is spent abstaining from meat. That means they've developed a truly stunning range of delicious plant-based dining options.
So he told me just use the bread as an eating utensil. Spinach it up, sauce it up. I think mixing and matching is encouraged. Cheers. Each bite can be unique and kind of dynamic on its own. This isn't the type of meal you eat it, and you're not really focused on the fact that there's not meat here. There's a lot here to experience.
And also, it's a great thing to have like over a conversation with a friend, and you just talk and like you grab.
I kind of love that, like communal eating. There's nothing better than that.
Yeah.
And background action. And main action. Hello.
Hello.
My man.
This is Robin, owner of Baba's Kitchen. Born and raised in Kerala, a southwest region of India. Now, he's brought the flavors of India to Vietnam.
India probably has the highest percentage population of vegetarians in the world, I believe. Are there a lot of vegetarians in the south of India?
The north part have more vegetarian, south more non-veg people.
Do you notice his language?
Yeah.
Just the language, non-veg, shows that vegetarian is like such a dominant culture there, that the exception would be not veg. Rather, we would call you, oh, you're a vegetarian.
Hinduism is the majority religion in India, followed by 79.8% of the population. Hinduism does not explicitly prohibit eating meat.
You eat veg or non-veg?
Non-veg.
All right, guys, we got a meat eater.
But it does strongly reinforce the idea of nonviolence towards all life forms, including animals.
This is all healthy because it's vegetarian.
As a consequence, many Hindus prefer a vegetarian diet, usually with dairy as an exception. For them, no meat means no violence.
Another unique aspect of vegetarians in India is that they use so much dairy. Milk, cream, tons and tons of ghee, and in the desserts, in the food, like you see dairy used everywhere.
Every house have a cow before. They used to the milk culture, like they actually making yogurt through that and a lot of dairy, all the butter, cream, cheese, everything, like all over India they make like that.
Aromatic, complex, and deeply flavorful, Indian food is full of fresh ingredients, heady spices, and vibrant colors. Like this dish, veggie korma, made with potatoes, green peas, carrots, and cauliflower. Then there's this, the dosa, a thin rice flour batter that's become crispy and crunchy. Served with a side of chutneys, tomato, coconut, and coriander mint. Or these, hoppers, also made from rice flour, but served with stewed veggies.
We're doing it. Indian food, specifically from the Southwest. This is a dosa. What you want to do is kind of rip the dosa, and then you put it in the chutney. I love coconut chutney, and I miss it. I haven't had it for a long time. That's a good chutney. That's not even enough chutney for me.
It's my first time having that. It's really good.
It's great.
Yeah.
Really tasty. The dosa itself, a very satisfying crunch. I miss you, India. Here, this is something you'll find more in South India. With that, they have kind of a coconut stew. Everything that we have here today, it's kind of like a bready kind of carb, which is like the vehicle.
Yeah.
And then you put the real flavor.
Cheers.
It's very savory, creamy, and then just a deluge of Indian spices. Is that the right word? Deluge? A lot of Indian spices.
That's really good.
I really like the texture of this bread. Like the middle, it's kind of fat and sticky, more thin and crunchy on the outside. One reason Indian food works so well for vegetarians is because it's just breaking all the norms of a Western meal. A Western meal would be like protein, carb, vegetable. And then when you take away the protein, it's like, what am I gonna eat, broccoli and mashed potatoes? But then when you're here, it's like bread, and then a curry or a stew or a chutney. So it's just a whole different formula.
But none of that is like the Kerala paratha. A layered flatbread. The chef rubs oil on the dough, then kneads it by hand.
I've had many types of paratha, but none that are so like kind of flaky and breaking apart as this.
Toss that on a flat top with a little bit of oil, then slap it 5 times before serving.
Oh, this feels nice. Look how flaky that is. This is its flavor partner. I'm just gonna dump it right on there. Let's try it out. This just nails it. It's just a beautiful curry.
This is so good.
Oh, it's so flaky. The flavor's in there, like it's such a depth of savoriness. It doesn't make you wonder where the meat is. The spice gives these vegetables some attitude, you know?
It's so spicy, but it's so good.
It's got a lot of kick. That is the winner here.
Vegetarian food in the USA sucks because it's a reaction to a meat-eating culture.
Why do the good things in life have to be like bad for you?
That's a good question.
It's methadone for carnivores, tempting them with fake chicken wings made of tofu and chemicals that taste kind of like the real thing.
So when you eat something like this, you're not like, oh, where's the meat? There's a lot here to experience.
Veggie food works so well in other countries because the recipes have been developed over generations.
I don't have enough chutney in my life.
By vegetarians, for vegetarians. From researching and shooting to editing and mastering, our 10-person best ever food review show team works hard to roll out the highest quality travel food entertainment twice a week. If you like what we do here, please consider supporting our Patreon. Patreon allows fans of the show to contribute a monthly sum and receive a load of extras like early video releases, private Q&As, and beyond.
To learn more about our Patreon, check out the link in the description box down below. And if you can't give or don't even feel like it, that's okay too. We're just happy you're here. You can follow Kelly's vegan bakery Instagram page right here. They never put the title where I put my hands. I should
like
stop
that.
doing that. And that is it for this one, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you next time. Peace. Oh, did you ever watch one of my videos to the end?
No.
Yeah. I'm used to that. That's fine.
Is that all?